one day, we're going to get dark for a minute.
I feel like I shouldn't be wearing a top hat for this. And welcome back to Can't Sleep.
My name is Sunfire Sunbeam, Shooting Star Angel Dust, Blue Waffle Queen.
And my name is 1994 Pontiac Sunfire. Silver. Oh wait, no, there's no Pontiac Sunfires 1994. 2004. That's when I had a Pontiac Sunfire. You said Sunfire.
They have 1994 Pontiac. No?
I don't know.
Yep.
I have a Pontiac Sunfire.
Oh.
I have a Pontiac Sunfire.
I had a Pontiac
Either
Sunfire.
Sunfire or a Sunbird.
I think it's a Sunbird.
If you have ever owned a Pontiac Sunfire, you've had at least 3 yeast infections.
Oh. I put my hand up too early. Shit.
I haven't had 3.
Yeast infections?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you never had one?
I think everyone with a vagina has had one.
No, I've met people who are like, oh my God, no, I never
They're
have.
lying.
Yeah.
No, they're lying.
That's terrible.
Also,
and I hate
this is echoing our voices, and I can't have it here.
I know.
Yeah.
Put it on the ground.
This is terrible.
Yeah, we'll lean something on it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Just go to bed. It wants it.
Shut up.
My name is 1994 Bunny. Sapphire Silver.
We're in person!
We're together!
We're together!
High five for friends!
We can actually high five!
We need to spill the tea and drink the tea.
Yes! Yeah, we have peppermint tea with maple syrup in it because we're Canadian.
We're Canadian. The trees are flowing like 22-year-olds at Coachella. They have opened and are now flowing their juices. I'm so
There's
sorry.
a lot of vagina talk happening in the first
I
few
know!
moments, yeah.
We're going to cut that now.
She's vile. Okay.
She's what?
She's vile.
The vaginas are not vile.
No, I'm talking about you.
I am.
But I'm excited.
I'm just gonna. We're together. Chris flew on an airplane to get here, which is a dicey
did.
subject right now.
Very dicey. I was very nervous. I was very nervous.
We were snapping back and forth. She's like, I don't know what it is. I'm scared.
The whole way, I was picturing like Final Destination, that the plane was gonna explode. Like it was gonna go into another plane. It was gonna go down. Something was gonna happen. And the whole time for 3 hours, I was just like, over scenario.
And what did you look like as you're sitting mapping these scenarios?
The flight attendant would come by and be like, do you want some coffee? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And she'd be like, actually, our coffee maker's broken. And I was like, why the fuck would you?
Why would you offer it to me?
She just asked what I wanted to. She asked what I wanted to drink, and I said coffee. And then she's like, the coffee maker's broken, as if I was supposed to know.
How would you know
like,
that?
Oh, I'm sorry for asking. I'm so sorry.
Sorry for asking for the literal minimum thing that you could have on a flight.
But it was just the
Fresh
way
coffee.
she said it. She's like, don't you know?
Don't-
You idiot.
Did you not get the email bulletin that we send out to everyone who's ever been on an airplane?
Yeah. She spit on me.
She was weird, wasn't she?
She didn't spit on me. It was fine. But it was weird. It was
What'd you
weird.
drink instead?
I didn't drink anything. I had a water bottle.
Oh.
I don't drink a lot on flights anyway. I can't go to the bathroom on flights.
Why?
Because I'm scared I'll get sucked in the toilet.
You're having a lot of fear.
Yeah, I have a lot of fear. A lot of OCD, though. I know I won't get sucked down the toilet.
I hate going to the airport bathrooms because it's pretty much, I've come to the thing that when men go in there, they literally take their dicks and just go like this as they're pissing. Because it's everywhere. Have you ever sat on the airplane toilet and it's wet and then you...
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to pull your Lululemons up and you're damp with someone else's pee.
I try to hover. Why do we always talk about going to the bathroom?
Wait a second, though. I know we do.
Hey, you hold a squat.
Okay.
You hover squat.
But when you hover squat, I think that's what causes the problem. When you pee, is it a stream?
Yeah, usually.
Oh my God, mine is like a rain sprinkler. Like, do you know those ones that are in the high school ceilings?
Like the settings you change.
They're just like...
Yours is the one that... the flood.
Yeah. Frying chicken.
The flood?
It sounds like frying chicken. Chicken.
Do you know the flood setting on a hose?
Oh, that's exactly what my pee's like. But
Mine's
like,
a jet stream.
Is it? I looked at my pee hole and I can't even see it.
For planes. Yep.
I can't see my pee hole. Have you ever squatted over a mirror? We need to move on from this.
We do.
Yeah.
This is for the Patreon.
When we're
This whole
together,
part. Sorry.
When we're together, there's literally no filter in the universe. Yeah. But no, I'm not a fan of planes either. I remember the first time I ever went on one, I almost shit and died. I was with Adam, and it was a jet.
That was the first time?
Yeah, it was like this little jet from Michigan to Green Bay, Wisconsin. And it was the
Oh.
tiniest plane, and we're just taking off. I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
How old were you?
In my 20s. No, I was 18.
First time you went on a
19.
plane?
Oh, 19 or 20?
I guess
Adam, how
that
old
makes
was I?
sense.
Yeah.
20?
I guess that makes sense.
2000.
Don't! They'll figure it
Whoa,
out!
cut that.
2015.
Yeah, 2017.
Yeah. I was on a plane very young. Very, very young. But
Where'd you
had,
go?
I had divorced parents, and my dad lived in a different province. So I had to be an unaccompanied minor.
That's stressful.
It was very scary.
Oh my gosh.
I remember being like a small child, like 6, and my sister was 8. And we
So
just
who
were,
was
like, with
beside you on the
a
plane?
Stranger.
Did you
A
make conversation with them?
stranger. I don't remember. I don't know. I just remember being scared the whole time.
That seems unfair.
Yeah. Well, and that happened because I shouldn't I shouldn't air my family drama. My family laundry. I don't care. They're not watching. Anyway, my mom, she's like, "Okay, I'll fly with the kids out." So she flew with us.
Yeah.
Responsible parent.
Yes.
Father didn't fly back with us, so we were unaccompanied.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out Dad. I think he was busy.
When we get together, it's fucking dangerous.
It's terrible. And when we get together in person, it's even worse.
Dude, it's unhinged. Like, we're driving and we're just making noises.
yeah.
And it's wild. We don't even realize it. Like, we're just like, but that's how you know we're friends.
Yeah.
Because it's like a good time.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
But no, we got together this time. Not only are we just here so we can podcast,
Oh yeah.
we're going ghost hunting.
Yeah, we are going ghost hunting.
Yeah.
Really, really soon. We're going to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Yep. Oh, with the Angel Inn.
We're going to the Old Angel Inn and we're going to the Screaming Tunnel, which is really
never
cool.
been.
And we're gonna, dude,
I'm excited.
the Screaming Tunnel. I went and I expected it to be like somewhere like, oh, it's like in this nice open parking lot. And no, you're driving down a dirt road.
Ugh.
You hit the spot and it's just a hole, a big concrete hole where apparently a girl was lit on fire and died in there. And if you light a match in there, she'll scream.
You can't leave me alone in there.
No, we're gonna go into. Maybe we should.
No. You
No.
can't. You're not allowed.
There's I have a lot of alone ideas for this trip. But yeah, we're gonna go to Niagara Falls. We're gonna go to the Screaming your face. We're gonna go to the Screaming Tunnel. I want to do this cool thing where we hit the streets and literally like talk to you guys, like talk to like
Yeah.
people on the street. We have some funny questions.
We have
that
a
we're gonna
lot
ask
of
people.
ideas, new equipment.
Dude, the bell is terrifying.
The bell. You got a new Alice box.
A new Alice box. I got the
Yep.
teddy bear,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy. I got a portal.
Yeah.
And not only that are we going to Niagara Falls, we're also going to another place. We'll keep it secret. We'll keep it secret for the next episode.
Secret.
You'll see what it is, but we are going to be going to one of the most haunted houses in Canada.
I'm excited.
It's going to be good to... I hope you get possessed.
Yeah.
Just next episode.
Yeah.
podcast with you.
Make for good content.
No, it would make for good
Make for
content.
good content.
Did you run into any typicals in the airport?
There's a lot of mouth breathing people that were close to me. I didn't like that.
I hate when you can smell the halitosis.
What is that?
You don't know what halitosis is?
Nuh-uh. Is it like
Have you ever smelled
rotting
that
mouth?
same kind of bad breath a few times on different people and it smells like
Mhm.
decay?
Oh, is it like a tooth thing?
I don't know. It's apparently comes from deep inside of you.
Oh, I just feel bad for those people.
Yeah, me too. Because you usually can't smell it yourself.
Yeah, that sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks. But yeah, no, it's just people without spatial awareness. I have issues. I have a lot of issues. I have touching issues, being in close proximities. So
And
there's
when
a
I
lot of
grabbed your
people-
legs once when you were doing the SS method, and I had like
oh,
to like
yeah.
get you out of it, and you're like, no.
You can do it. I'm
no.
comfortable with you, so you're
Okay.
okay. But like strangers being really close to me,
No, I don't like
without
that
my
either.
permission, especially if they're men, not okay.
Dude, I get aggressive. I have a theory that like if anyone gets too close to me or I feel threatened, I'm just gonna pull down my pants and spin shit.
It's like spin tornado move.
Yeah, it's just like say somebody's trying to steal you, or somebody's being mean to you, or like someone's like trying to like arrest you for shoplifting. Just pull your pants down and start spinning really fast and having diarrhea at the same time. No one's gonna come near you.
That's what monkeys do.
I'm not that evolved. Yeah, it makes
No, it makes sense. It's in your DNA. It's in there somewhere.
It's definitely inside
It's
me.
like a. Yeah, I like that.
I worry for my future children that I'm
You're
their
gonna
mother.
have one.
Yeah, that freaks me
We
out.
haven't talked about that.
No,
really.
we haven't. And we talked about it today where I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is scary. And because it's not in my body, I forget sometimes. Like Adam will be Adam and I'll be in bed and I'll just be like, Adam, we're having a baby. Because it's 11 years. Like, you don't feel like it's ever going to actually happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just feel like we're going to high five so hard when it comes out.
Sick.
Yeah. Catch. Dude, it's terrifying.
No,
I want
it's
either
crazy.
one child or 11.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
One or a football team.
How many people are on a football
Baseball
team?
That's an Adam question.
Adam?
A football team? I don't know about the whole team.
How many people on the field?
I didn't see. Here's.
There's 11 on each.
Okay,
side.
yes.
I didn't
knew
hook
it.
up with all of them, so I don't remember.
11. I know stuff. I
11.
don't really know that one.
That's a good number.
It's a good number.
What's your favorite
I like
number?
that number.
6. Oh my gosh!
This is where the podcast ends.
No, seriously.
Bye.
Hold on a second. 8?
Half of that.
4. I'm psychic. Wait, do you know mine? I have 3 favorite numbers. You need to get all 3. I have a certain favorite number that I talk about all the time.
I know. Why is it escaping my brain?
See?
7?
That's one of them.
Yes, I know that's one of them.
Okay, what's the next one? You're gonna make me look like
13?
shit. Yep. And what's the last one? Oh, fucking get it.
Is it 2 digits?
Yeah.
Is it above or below 50?
Below.
33.
37.
Fuck.
You're so much better than me. It took me 3 guesses to get to your single one favorite number. But I had a friend do, and we're going to talk about it, do our charts, and she gave your lucky number.
Ooh.
So we have like numbers that are literally set up for us. I'm going to tell you it right now.
Okay, yeah, please.
So it's interesting.
Okay.
Okay. So she like filled it, like it was crazy. Like she did every house that you're in. Like she did everything about everything. It was like 2,000 characters. So I only took
She went to my
different.
old
No,
houses?
you're in different houses.
Oh. Like
I
Harry
don't
Potter?
know, like Virgo houses. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But it's freaking interesting.
'Kay.
Okay. So we have Christina. Your lucky number is 77.
Okay. That's
Which
a good
is-
number.
which
I
is
like
weird.
that number.
Okay, so first we have Chris is a Cancer, if you guys didn't know this. Okay.
I am.
A Cancer is nurturing, deeply emotional, a water sign, driven by loyalty, family, and home. They're intuitive caretakers who can effortlessly sense the emotional atmosphere around them. Through profoundly caring, their sensitivity makes them vulnerable to hurt, sometimes causing them to retreat protectively. Cancer thrives best in a safe, cozy environment where they can openly express their sentiments and unwavering devotion. It does fit you.
Sounds like me.
It does. Okay,
It's exactly like me.
so your first house, I don't know what that means.
Targaryen. Is that?
It's a Virgo.
Oh, that's what Caleb is.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. One of my houses is a Cancer. Which is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's, and this is interesting. So first house, Virgo rising, 24 degrees, with black moon Lilith, number 11, with a
Lilith?
north node,
That's weird.
22 degrees. Focus on personal identity and self-expression. Need to balance their inner wildness. Embrace their authenticity. Focus on practicality. Detail-oriented and how you present yourself. Tension between the need for order and the pull towards chaos in oneself and others. You embrace your quirks and use them to your advantage. And you don't try fitting into a mold. You are unique and you find ways to express your desires. So then your second house is Libra. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
And that means you have a strong desire for beauty, harmony, and balance. Potential overspending to feel good. That's not you at all.
No, I'm a squirrel. I squirrel my money.
She squirrels money.
I don't spend money.
Wounds related to self-worth and how you value yourself. Healing can come from relationships related to finances and possessions. Explore your values and what brings you joy and fulfillment, and that you don't hesitate to seek support from people and for wounds relating to self-worth or material security.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it interesting that they can like look into all this weird stuff?
Yeah, it is weird.
I didn't read mine, but I'm like actually genuinely
Read it.
curious.
I'll read it.
You want to read it?
Yeah. We have binders. Selena made binders.
I
haven't read
am
it
such a type A, type B person. Like I am a B sometimes, but I can only function if I act like an A.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right. This one?
Yeah.
All right. Selena's lucky number is 21 and 12.
Which I would not think because I hate even numbers.
You hate even numbers?
Yeah. Oh,
These are okay. Well,
one of them is
one of them's uneven. So 21's uneven.
all right.
Okay. Well, at least we're YouTubers.
Yeah.
All right. That's
We'll be all right. We're gonna be okay.
all right. That's okay. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. Pisces is an imaginative and deeply intuitive water sign. Often drifting between reality and fantasy, highly empathetic and sensitive, they absorb emotions around them, making them compassionate and selfless friends and partners. So true.
Dude, I'll be like, are you mad at me?
Yeah.
When nothing's
Yeah,
wrong.
it's like too empathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah, too empathetic that you're thinking about overthinking that I'm overthinking
Yeah.
or something.
The sparrow.
Their artistic nature and dreamy disposition fuel creativity, but they can struggle with setting boundaries and tend to retreat into escapism when life becomes overwhelming.
Yes.
I feel
Look
like-
at my escapism.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, first house, Gemini rising.
The fact that I'm a Gemini at all, but like,
Yeah.
I'm curious on that one.
Okay. Competitive and ambitious, strong desire to overcome enemies and achieve goals.
Yeah.
That's you.
That
for
is
sure.
me.
That's you for sure.
Mhm.
Favorable for career and financial success. Yes. Health issues and possible conflicts with family. Nailed
What
it.
the fuck?
Nailed it. Second house, Cancer. Slay.
Right?
Emotional and financial security. Early wounds might be tied to nurturing, belonging, and a sense of safety. Okay. Finding balance between material and emotional wealth. You'll likely become the person who throws the best potlucks where everyone feels they belong.
I always want people to feel like
Healer
they belong.
to others. That is so you.
I love when people feel like they belong. And even when people visit my house, like when I had friends over for my birthday, I like told everyone, I'm like, I just want you to know I'm happy you're here and I don't want you to
Yes.
feel weird. And like, that's just my vibe. We never talked about where we are, by the way.
Yeah. We're in your office.
This is my house.
Yeah, we're in just outside of Toronto. It's Selena's place.
Yeah,
This is
and
her office. Beautiful office, by
look
the
how
way.
look how spooky it is.
There's so much going on, and I love it.
This
so
is what
much.
it looks like in my head. Like if you were to
No,
say, what
yeah.
does it look like in your head?
I believe it.
This
I believe
is
it.
literally it.
I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I feel like you'd look so good with that top hat on. You got to do that one day. Yep.
Well, today's the day, I guess.
Today's the day.
I have a top hat just like this.
It's
Or
from the
Caleb does.
1800s.
Is it a beaver one? 'Cause Caleb has the same kind. I
Ah!
think it's a beaver.
Is it? It feels like it. I don't know.
Oh.
I bought it at an auction once. Oh,
Wait, let me
Chris.
move this down.
Oh, damn. She was born for the top hat. It is her. She is chic. It is nice. It is special. She is such a freaking freak. That was actually good. I like the offset. We don't need to take a picture. Here
How does it
real quick.
look?
It looks really good. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, damn. It's like,
Let me see.
you know, the beginning of, and too bad the groom's bride is a whore.
Yes.
That's the song you need to be singing right
Oh,
now.
wow.
Panic at the Disco.
Yes.
I want to go to a disco.
Oh, why do we live in this time? Is there
God.
discos now?
We could literally do a disco.
We could make a disco.
We could open a
We could
disco.
do whatever we want.
We can. That's what's scary about being a grown up. If you wanted to, you could do whatever you want.
We can.
What do you want to do?
So much stuff.
So there's not enough life left.
I feel like I need to wear it. Does this look stupid?
No, it actually looks pretty freaking incredible. Look at yourself.
She says, look at yourself. I look like a fucking 2-year-old playing dress up.
Yeah, but if
Hey mom, I found this hat and I think it's really cute. Do you like it? I feel really handsome right
I want to
now.
wear it for the whole summer. This and yellow boots.
This thing doesn't come off my head
No.
for like 5 months.
Did you do anything weird as a kid that was like your thing? I wore a
I hit my
wedding
head
dress
against the
and
wall.
rubber boots. I had a wedding dress and my mom would wash every night in rubber boots.
Okay.
And what'd you do?
Hit my head against the wall.
That was your thing?
A lot. Yeah, talk to myself a lot with my fingers. I named my fingers because I would spend a lot of time in the corner because I was a little naughty kid. And my mom would go in the corner. And sometimes I'd bring my dolls and and then she took them away. So then I just started talking to my fingers. And then when she said, stop talking with your fingers, I'd go.
Did they diagnose you with anything?
No, I'm fine. I'm not kidding, by the way. We could call her right now and ask. We should call her.
Throw your mom on the pod right now. Exposed. Wait.
I'm going to call her.
Did they diagnose you with anything after that?
Nah, she didn't care. She didn't take me to the doctor.
Oh my god.
I hope she answers.
Answer the phone.
Hey, we're on the podcast right now. I just wanted to confirm a fact. Don't worry, you're not on camera. It's okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did I or did I not spend most of my childhood in the corner and talk with my fingers? And then if I wasn't able to talk with my fingers, hit my head against the wall.
That is all mostly true.
What's
Mostly?
mostly?
I don't recall you hitting your head against the wall.
I do. I did it all the time. I used to do this thing where I went between the walls and I go ding, 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 ding.
Okay, well, that's disturbing, but yes, you absolutely.
I love-
You would try to take your Polly Pockets into the corner, and then I caught you taking your Polly Pockets. So then you played with your fingers.
That's what I said.
Well, they're like little Polly Pockets.
Yes, but
Oh my
sometimes I
gosh.
was really mad that I was in the corner, and to piss you off, I'd hit my head. I don't know how you don't remember that. You have like the momnesia right now.
Momnesia.
That never happened.
I guess I moved on. I don't know.
I moved on from
Was
that
it-
period in my life.
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the information I needed.
Okay, I love you.
Thank you.
Love you too. Okay. Bye.
Dude,
That's really funny.
I was so amazed when my brother turned out normal. Like, when I think of you doing that, which is like, first, insane. And the fact that you don't have mental, like,
Caleb used to hit his head against the floor.
what?
That's like the first thing we bonded over.
He's
He's like, I used to hit my head against the floor, and I was like, I hit my head against the wall.
Is that the secret to success?
I think so.
I face
It's
planted
not.
once during a piggyback, and I ripped my whole forehead off, and I had that scar from
Ooh.
8 until I was like 17.
Yeah, I've hit my head a lot. I've had like 3 or 4 concussions.
Does it affect you still? Ever?
Well, I have chronic migraines. And like I
Uh,
probably had my first concussion around 10, 11?
well, it was probably less. It was when you were banging your head against
Yeah,
the
there's probably
wall.
something in there. A little mild concussion. I love how she just forgot about that though.
Dude, it's just wild the things that kids do themselves. Like, I remember my brother, who was weird, because there's like, my mom was sick, and then there was my dad, and I was just an angry kid,
Mhm.
and then my brother would do weird stuff, and I don't know why they really thought that he was gonna like turn out. He did, but like they put a lot of hope in him at this weird age. Like, we found, like, it would be like a magazine, and he'd cut out parts, but they wouldn't be like boobs and stuff. It'd be like a
It's like a-
random
yeah,
leg
Playboy.
and hair.
Oh,
But like
that's some
not
serial
weird. And
killer
we're like,
shit.
and he glue them to paper. And then
Oh,
my
that's kinda-
Barbies would go missing,
Oh,
and I would find them hung upside down in the basement, naked
Okay.
with all their hair cut off.
okay.
And he's
Okay.
not a serial killer.
No, I think kids just go a little crazy, especially with Barbies.
What'd you do with yours?
Oh, mutilated them.
Yeah.
Like I ripped their heads off. I take the heads off my sister's Barbies, cut their hair. I'd pull them apart and like put their legs on their arms holes and oh my god, I was
What
so
were you working
fucked
through?
up. I literally made a room in our house. We had like this random den
Yeah.
that didn't have anything in it,
Uh-huh.
and well, it was close to Halloween, but it wasn't Halloween.
Uh-huh.
But I literally took all the Barbies in the house and just like mutated them and put like fake blood all over them, and I actually hung them as well. And then, but like to like make it fun, like kind of like
to make it fun.
like Harry Potter, you know how the candles float? I wanted them to like float. And then it was like a horror room for
What did your
for
mom
my siblings.
say about that.
She was really
Mortified.
yeah,
Yeah.
good Christian woman.
With your mortified, mutilated
And I was like,
dog.
hey mom, I'm coming downstairs. I made a
She's like,
Barbie, I made a Barbie shrine. A mutated Barbie shrine for you.
a mutated Barbie
Just
shrine.
for you.
It's a
Please
gift.
don't take me back to the doctor, please.
Please don't.
Please.
It's a gift.
I think it was artsy though.
Yeah.
Like I really did it because I thought my siblings would like it.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a haunted horror house.
Was it like August?
It was probably close to this.
I just made all my Barbies bone, or I used Sharpies and I
Oh.
made them all goth.
Oh, I love that.
I had like dark eyeliner and like
oh yeah.
tattoos all over them.
Alt Barbie.
Yeah, alt
like that.
Barbie.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now that makes me feel a little worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
Yours is dark. I had like a Kelly doll. It was like a Live With Me Kelly doll. It was like this big.
Yeah.
And that's the first time my parents were like, yeah, we knew something was wrong. When I stripped her naked and made her into like an emo kid and hung her upside down in the light fixture in my room.
Oh, see, you hung it upside down too. What is with
yeah,
that?
but whoa, I did. But I was older. I was like
See?
13.
Much better.
Angsty.
Okay.
You didn't know what you're doing. The
I
darkness
also
just
love
ran
to
in
draw
your
on their
veins.
faces, like to try to like make their makeup better.
Okay, well
Or,
that's
like,
normal.
Yeah, I think so. Give them like teardrop tattoos.
Did you do anything crazy that like messed with the house when you were a kid? Oh,
Yeah,
God, she's
also,
so
come here,
ready.
You have an eyelash. No, just kidding. You don't. It was a shadow.
Right. It's really light or
Right.
something?
Yeah. So. Sorry. I had to get that off my chest.
That's a Chris thing.
I lit my kitchen on fire.
How did you do
I
that?
sound like I was gonna become a serial killer.
You
I lit things on
do.
fire. I tortured little dolls. So what they say
Okay.
is that if you put a fork in the microwave, it'll blow up the microwave. And I said, nay, nay, let me test this. I'm a scientist. I shit you not, my parents now know this, but it's been so many years. I did not tell them. They did not know.
Yeah.
I put a fork in the microwave
Oh no.
and I microwaved it. Guess what? It blew up.
Oh my God.
Blew up, caught my kitchen on fire.
I remember like when you put something in on accident that had some metal and what it looked like, it was like a lightning thing, but like to intentionally be like, I'm gonna destroy things.
I was being a scientist.
yeah.
It
So
was for science.
you were being educational.
They got insurance. It was fine. It was fine.
Yeah, my things were so much lower level. I remember, you know, Tide detergent when it would come in those huge boxes.
Eat it.
No. I took it to my play kitchen and I created a paste. And
yeah.
I covered everything in the basement in it.
Oh. Those are fun. The potion ones. I used to do them with shampoo.
The kids on TikTok now making
Yeah.
the potions.
What are they doing?
Do you ever see that? Like,
Well, I
it'll be
don't
like-
watch kids on TikTok.
No, it'll be
you
like 4
fucking
o'clock in the
freak.
morning. It'll literally be like 4 o'clock in the morning and you're like scrolling. And then there's just one with zero likes, zero anything. And it's a kid making a potion. And it's like using all their mom's like $90 Sephora items in the sink.
That's really funny.
And I'm just like, this is wild.
yeah, that's not okay.
No.
What little bastards. Kids shouldn't
Children.
have the internet. Kids should not be allowed on TikTok.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. They're just built different now. Like, you can't parent them anymore because they're like,
Yes, you can. Hey, guess
Ah.
what? Yeah, you can. Don't give them an iPad.
but then everyone else will think they're
I'm
weird.
Just saying that. I'm just saying that. I have no idea. I don't have kids.
Right?
I don't have kids.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like you think of it, you're like, yeah, I just won't give them an iPad. But then all their friends are like, where's your iPad? And they're like, I'm not allowed. And they're like,
don't have
Pussy.
friends.
you're not allowed to have friends? You can't have an iPad?
My
If
kid.
you put a goddamn gusher in your mouth,
Listen.
I'm gonna shit on you.
Listen, my kid is gonna be homeschooled. He's
Yep.
gonna go to the corner,
Yeah.
hit his head on the wall maybe a little bit. Okay, no sports,
Yeah.
no out, no. He's gonna think that it's apocalypse. Okay, we're gonna live underground. Okay, and then
You're gonna be mole people.
when he's 18, then we let him out in the world.
but then he's not prepared.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be all right. We teach him how to survive out on the land.
Okay.
Yeah, we're like, this is our compound's the only place that's livable. And then his whole world's gonna be that, and then we're gonna be like,
And then you take
Just
him to
kidding.
Target.
and then we
And
take
what-
him to Target, and then
Oh
his
my God.
world's gonna be blown, and then we're gonna be the best parents ever.
Like, holy shit, I can.
We'll make fake
can have a microwave?
newscasts with us with mustaches. The world is back in order. Everything's fine. We have Target now.
There you
and you'll be
go.
like, what?
Okay, imagine that right now. What would be the craziest thing you think that would mess with them? They go out in the world and they see what? Strippers. It would-
Okay.
It blows mind.
I mean, he hasn't seen women really yet. I'm not even giving him magazines. Okay.
So wait, Have you ever seen that movie? It's like movie 43 with all those different. It's just a bunch of different shorts, and they did that to their kid, and the mom like played like the girlfriend, and like he had like this doll that looked like his mom.
But is this a movie or is it real?
Yeah, it's a movie, but it's
Oh.
funny. It's a skit,
Oh.
but it's like they want to give him like the real high school experience, and the mom pretends to be his girlfriend. His first kiss.
Okay,
and
that's
stuff.
fucked up.
Yeah, it's very messed up.
I
But like,
just want to keep my kid in a bunker and for 18 years. I don't want to do that.
yeah. But what if they get weird?
I'm just kidding. By the way, this is a joke.
This is a joke.
I'm joking.
We're being silly.
Okay? No, he will not have an iPad or,
I fear for these kids
I'm
now.
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They
I
grow
have
up
no
so
idea.
fast. No, they do grow up way too fast. That's the truth.
They grow up really fast, and the internet's just, there's a lot of scary things on the internet. There's a lot of scary people on the internet.
Mhm.
There's just so much bad. But then there's a lot of good. Like, I get kids probably learn a lot from it now.
Was MSN around for you?
Mm-hmm.
So I remember like when that all happened, when MSN happened, like predators ran wild. Like and parents didn't know. Like it wasn't something parents understood. So like it all happened so fast. Like I remember like the first people I was talking to was this 51-year-old guy who lived in Michigan, and he would ask me the craziest things. And now I look back and I'm like, grooming.
The amount of 12-year-old boys or girls that I talk to just randomly on like chat roulettes or those like MSN or anything.
Yeah.
Like how I'm alive, I don't know. Because they was just like, we should meet at 7-Eleven. It's like,
Sure.
my mom won't let me.
No, that's so crazy. And like it was just so easy back then. It was.
Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And that's just like my worst nightmare. And people don't realize, their parents, I feel like, or maybe they do realize, I don't know. I don't have a kid. Don't listen to me, okay? Don't listen
we
to
don't
me.
have kids.
I'm stupid.
We're just talking.
But like Roblox or these like innocent kids games, there's adults on there trying to groom kids.
Ugh.
And it scares me. I'm just scared. It scares me.
It's gross.
You need to
It's
protect
scary.
children. But also, you have to let them free. So I don't know. I don't know what the right thing is. I'm just gonna build my bunker, disappear. Okay?
Yeah, sounds fun. I'll build one beside you, and then we'll make podcasts that we don't post.
I like this.
This is so fun. I love it.
It's great.
No.
I like thinking of hypotheticals. I give so many hypotheticals to Caleb every single day.
Oh yeah.
Every single day.
Give me an example.
We were watching a movie. I can't remember what movie it was, but there was this woman. Oh, no. It was a Santa Clarita Diet. It was a show.
Yeah.
And Drew Barrymore, like, she was flirting with this guy and she was like dancing with him, and her husband came up and he's like really not like nonchalant about it. And he's like, hey, why are you doing that? And she was really nonchalant about it. And then, he asked me, because we asked hypotheticals, and he was like, would you do that? He was like, if you were a zombie, if you were a zombie and lost control of your id or whatever the fuck it is, he's like, would you sleep with other people? Or like, I was like, what are you asking right now? No. What the fuck?
I'm never gonna be a zombie, and I won't sleep with random people.
Yeah, no, it's just like shit like that.
Yeah.
And then I give him one back, and then he answers the way he answers, which is always a joke, and then it makes me upset.
Yeah.
And then I just
Like I'm always weird. I'm like, if I woke up and I was in my uncle's body, would you still love me, Adam?
Yes, would you still sleep with me?
Would you still sleep with me if I was my uncle?
No.
My
Cut
uncle's gross.
Cut my Santa Clarita one. I forgot.
No,
where
that was good. No, that was
cut
good.
it.
No, I love the explanation. That's oh my god. There's just so many.
Yeah.
Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, see, I've never asked that. But I ask, like, if I was a armless, legless,
I remember you telling me about this.
no holes to enter.
You were a stump.
No mouth. Nope. Just kidding. Just an eyeball with a torso. Eyeballs with torso. Would you still take care of? Would you still wipe my butt?
But you have no holes.
True.
Because if there's poop coming out, then you do have one hole.
I have asked that one. Have you asked that one? Would you wipe my butt if I couldn't? Have you asked Adam?
I've
that?
asked him to wipe my butt before, and you haven't.
Well, there's no reason. Was there a reason to?
It was me wipe my butt, and
Oh,
he was going, "I'm not wiping your butt." Wipe my butt. Wipe it.
No.
Would you though if I really needed you to?
It has to get real.
Yeah, for real stuff.
I can make it real.
Okay.
No.
So would you wipe my butt?
Yeah.
I'd wipe your butt
If you
too.
needed me to, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
If I had no legs and no arms,
Yeah, yeah,
we went ghost hunting.
yeah, exactly.
No,
Needs
I
to be
love
the
it.
right scenario, but yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's what friends do.
Yeah. I've had like really drunk friends that had accidents and I had to clean them up. Oh, one time I had a friend, we both had stories there. My God. 2 drunk stories. One time I had a drunk friend in the car and I went in the bars and she got too drunk. We're like, she needs to go sit down in the car. I left my keys in there with her,
Yeah.
which I shouldn't have because she was drunk, but she was in the back seat. She threw up all in the back seat and she thought that she was locked in the car.
No.
So she just threw up all over the car and then she fell asleep.
Oh no.
And we had to break a window to get into the car. And the keys were right there. And then we had to clean all the vomit out of the car. Yeah. And then I had another friend, and I was throwing up really bad. And she had to hold my hair. And the whole time, she ate half a bucket of KFC.
I think you said she ate your mom.
No. Okay, what's yours? You're just like, yes.
I just.
Yes.
What were we even talking about before this?
The would you still love me?
Oh,
and then
yeah.
we got into drunk.
Oh my God! Shout out. I shouldn't shout her out.
Who?
To KS. You know who you are. I don't drink anymore, but when I drank at this party, we went to this Hollywood party, and
Oh,
it
I know
was
who
weird.
I know the party you're talking about.
Yeah. And KS was there. She's one of my really good friends, and we got back, and our drinks got spiked. And this is one of actually the reasons I stopped drinking because it was very scary.
I remember this.
Very scary. But so drinks got spiked. I only drank 2 drinks, and I was absolutely obliterated, and I needed to throw up so bad. So we went back to the hotel, and we were there, and I could not throw up. So she's like, "Do you need me to put my fingers down your throat? Do you need help throwing up?" And I was like, "That is the
so
sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "No, like, kinda, but also, I don't. Maybe not."
Did
That's
you
a
guys
lot.
sleep in the same bed that night?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
What do you think was in your drink?
She was so sweet. I have no idea, but it was an open glass thing, huge part. It was terrible.
I remember that party. There was
That's
a
why
lot
you
of
won't
people there.
catch me at those things. It was like a fluke. Like I got
Everyone
invited
talks
by a
about-
brand or something.
Like literally, everyone talks about those crazy parties,
Ugh.
and they're like, "Oh, party in the hills." They're not always
Terrible.
fun.
Only terrible things happen at those things.
I'll never forget at the TikTok party
Which one?
at the at VidCon at that White House.
At the house.
And it was just the most surreal moment I'd ever had. There's Mr. Beast right here.
Yeah.
James Charles
James
right
Charles,
here.
Yeah, just walking up the stairs.
And there's like everyone's just walking around, and I remember just walking, and you were off with somebody, and I'm like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was sliding along a wall, just trying to go into a bathroom because I just seen too many people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just went in. I'm like, my whole For You page
Yeah.
is in one house,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Major what you call it?
Imposter syndrome,
Imposter syndrome. Major imposter syndrome.
bro, brutal.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I remember that party very well. Because I didn't drink. Crazy how that works.
Yeah. Okay, I have a weird question.
Okay.
Did you ever have anyone when you were child or teenager that you had absolutely no business having a crush on? Why do we
Shout
all
out to
have
Mr. J?
Who's Mr. J?
Mr. Johnston.
Tell me about him.
Mr. Johnston?
Yeah.
He was my grade 6 and 7 teacher.
Okay.
And I had the biggest inappropriate crush on him.
Did you really like full
Wasn't
write his
mutual,
name in your
so it
underwear?
wasn't weird. Huh?
Did you write his name in your underwear and stuff?
No. I literally made it very obvious in class.
How?
I would literally, he would walk by, hand out our quiz papers, and I'd be like, "Mr. Johnston, you smell divine today." I would look up new words that sounded older, so I'd be
So you be mature.
Oh yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, that it flabbergasts me." I would do that,
Yeah.
and then I would try to poke fun at him, he would be drinking coffee in front of the whole class, and I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Do you got any vodka in there? Are you getting crazy today, Mr. Johnston?" Because I just hung out with adults.
Were you a loud kid, or were you shy? I feel like you would have been shy as a kid.
Not with Mr. Johnston.
Not with
He
him.
snotted.
He
No,
electrified you.
I was pretty out there as a middle schooler for some reason. And
Yeah.
then when I went to high school, because I moved catchments, so I went to
Oh.
all new people.
Yeah.
I like reclused. It was very weird.
Yeah.
And then I got really depressed. When I got 14, it was like,
down and explode.
but like 12, I was like, hey man, you and me, you know, we're not that far apart in age. Looking
Literally.
back, he was probably like, I don't know, 28.
So not that bad. Was he hot?
No. Well, no,
What?
I don't want to say that. He was just like the most regular looking guy.
What's he look like now?
I don't know. Should I look him up?
I kind of want you to look him up right now. No, it's so weird how like someone will catch your eye.
Yeah,
as
what
a
about
child.
you?
Oh,
No. Who is it?
I wanted to know yours. I didn't know if I wanted to share my. Okay,
I just
so-
said I was in love with my 6th grade teacher.
for me, it all happened when my grandmother died.
Okay.
No, I went into the funeral home
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the Undertaker, the funeral director.
Oh, I thought you meant the wrestler. I was like,
I get it.
Obviously.
No, it was the funeral director, and I remember my grandma died, but I was just like, and then I started like asking around about him,
Oh,
and they're like, people at school were like, yeah, like people do co-op there sometimes, and they're like, yeah, he's like covered in tattoos, and he like has a motorcycle, and he drove like these really cool cars.
stop.
And I remember like I went to this school that was near it, and I would like go out of my way to walk home,
Oh my god.
just so I could walk by to see if I could like see him. And I remember one time I stopped and I went in, I'm like, can I use the washroom? But I didn't see him. But the funny thing is like it was an awakening for me.
Okay.
Cause like there was a part where like I thought I was gay, and then I see him and I'm like, well, I have something. Cause and the thing was is like his kid is like around my age, which is hilarious.
Oh my god.
But like, and that's the thing. And I'm not gonna say his name, but like I still see him around to this day. And if I know he's gonna be around, I'm like, what? And Adam will joke around a bit, and he'll be like, guess who's swinging by today, or guess who's outside. I'm like, stop it,
Oh.
because it's this thing where it's funny for me now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Yeah,
he's
like, if I saw
happily
Mr. Johnston, it
married.
would be hilarious.
Yeah,
I'd
like
be
it's he's happily married, but like there will always be this thing in me when I see him where I'm just like,
that's really funny.
you don't know what you did.
I understand. I understand.
But I think it's like a collective thing
Like
in town. I feel
awoken
like,
you a little bit.
yeah. Here, I'm gonna show you a picture.
Please. I'll try to find a picture too.
Okay,
Pause.
pause. Definitely not gonna post that picture.
Oh, I get it.
Oh no, not him though. Like, let me get you the right picture. All right, I'll show you his newest one. Okay.
I totally get it.
Do you get it?
Are you kidding me? He
Yeah.
reminds me of like McSteamy.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
It's so funny.
Mr. Johnson's not that attractive.
But like, there I was, 16. I'm like, we could have run away.
I love that for you. It's just a spicy romance novel.
I could write it.
illegal spicy romance novel.
I could write. And you know what's crazy? It was like years and years later, and I wanted a tour, and like he's no idea, but he gave me a tour, and it was so nice. And then at the end, I'm like, yeah, you should hire me. And I was so nervous. I'm like, if you ever like need anyone to open the doors, and I'm like, here, let me show you how I'd open a door. So I open the door, and I'm like, thank you for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But you can't say that when someone's leaving a funeral. And every night when I can't sleep, I lay and I think about that moment.
That's awesome.
And I'm just like, I can't believe I said that to him. You
can
can't.
explore my body cavity.
I like, embalm me. Please.
Kill me. Sorry, Adam.
No, he's laughing at he knows the lore. He knows the
No, that's
lore.
just funny because you can
It's
look back at
innocent.
it and it's all just really funny.
It's so
the
innocent.
shit we did though as kids, like I know I went out of my way if I had a crush on somebody in school that was of age. You know, I would try to like pass by their locker or like, I would literally like trip and like put my books over.
So
Or
that's
I'd be like,
hilarious.
oh, he likes Pokemon, and then I'd be like,
Oh, I like
research
Pokemon.
and be like, and then I walk by and be like, oh my god, like
Charizard.
so Charizard and Pikachu they're my favorite.
That's so funny.
Just stupid shit.
I ruined a romance that almost happened between a teacher and a student. There was it was the religion teacher at my high
Oh, it
school.
always is.
It is. And he kept talking to this girl, and they would say the most inappropriate things. And she went, and she wore these little skirts, and she'd be like, I'm going to the water fountain. He'd be like, bring me back 2 shots of tequila. But he'd always like look at her weird. So one day I wrote him a letter, and I was like, I'm so uncomfortable with how you're acting towards I think it's really inappropriate.
Yes.
Oops, bleep out. Oh, I said it again. And I wrote him this letter about how uncomfortable I was. And it was like 2 hours later, and he came up to my other class and asked me to come out. and he was like in tears, and he's like, I'm so sorry that I did that. But I didn't realize that like that could really mess up his life because he had a baby on the way and everything.
That means he probably
like,
did something if he was that upset about
He
it.
must have. And then because like if I gave that to the principal, I had such a weird Catholic school environment. Like I'll never forget one day. We're gonna get dark for a minute.
I feel like I shouldn't be wearing a top hat for this. This feels inappropriate.
Wait, do you have a picture of your of your teacher?
Can't find him.
Okay, well I'm gonna get deep for a minute.
Okay.
So when I was in high school, as we all know,
I've had hair now. I'm sorry.
No, when I was in high school, I decided I didn't want to be here anymore.
Gotcha.
But there was kind of a conduit that created this last moment. Everything in life had gone. It was just horrible.
Gotcha.
Mom wouldn't let me go to Claire's. Just kidding. There was a lot deeper things. You know a lot of that lore that I haven't talked about.
Sorry. It's not funny.
No, you know the
said
lore.
The Claire's thing. That's
I
really
know.
funny.
You know the lore of what
I
happened.
do know
though.
lore. Yep.
But that day I was just really unwell, and
Yeah.
I was like, I need a reason. I need one. And this girl had left class, went down to my principal and said, Selena's on mushrooms in class. And I had never done mushrooms in my life. Like, maybe
I'm
I'd
on
smoked pot
ecstasy,
twice.
bitch.
Yeah. So the principal calls me down and she's like, we heard you're on mushrooms. Like, we have to suspend you. And I said, I'm not on mushrooms. She's like, nope. Like, this girl told us, like, we're going to send you home. We can't take any chance. I'm like, I'm not on mushrooms.
They just take
and then
their
I
word
said,
for it?
yeah. And I'm like, is this going to go on my record? And she's like, yeah, we're going to have to make a note of this. So they sent me home with a cab because they thought that I was on drugs.
Oh.
And that was the thing that like
Oh.
triggered, because I went home and my mom's like, you're doing drugs. The principal said you're doing drugs. And I'm like, I didn't do drugs. And like, nobody believed me. And I hadn't done any drugs.
Oh, no.
So that was like that last. And then I said to my mom, then I was like, because then I'm like, I need to do something to feel better. I feel crazy. And I was like, Mom, I need you to give me $10 so I can do the 10 for 10 at Claire's and I'll take the bus. I need to have a break. And I was like, you're not going to Claire's. You're on drugs. And I was like, I'm going to die. You're irrational. The night got really worse. Got really bad after that. Really, 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 really bad.
I'm really sorry.
No, it is funny. It is. That was like, I'm like, if my mom doesn't let me go to Claire's and get a Mrs. Kuchar hat, I'm going to lose my mind. I used to go to the 10 for 10 every couple days.
I know exactly
Dude,
what you're talking
the
about.
value?
is so good. Just cheap shit.
Oh, I loved it.
Plastic shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Hoarder.
really sorry.
It was funny, I guess.
No, it's not.
Looking back,
But
though,
looking back,
you could make a really funny movie out of that, though.
totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. No. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a lot of like when I hit like 14, it was I felt like every weekend was like that.
Yeah, you're like,
I was
I
just
need
looking
a
for
reason.
reasons. I want like actually though it's terrible.
And now the world's so
there's
different.
no good reason by the way.
No wonder these kids are like messed up.
Yeah.
now,
No
man.
shit. Like no shit, man.
Okay, we have things that we need to talk about. So we are going to Niagara and like, wait, can I have some lore from your high school?
What?
I gave you so much lore.
That's okay. What lore do you want?
Give me some drama.
I don't know. I was the new kid in high school. I had like one friend. Shout out to Sophia. They were. I don't know. I was a floater.
Yeah,
I was a floater. I was kind of like acquaintances, friends with everyone, but
Not
not like
super
good
cool,
enough
but
to
fit
hang
in
out at
with
their
everyone.
house.
Um,
Like they wouldn't be like, "Hey, Chris, you want to come over to my house?" They'd be like, "Hey, everybody, you want to go over to my house?" Chris, fuck you. Just kidding. No, but I would be in the group and I would invite everyone but me.
yeah.
Mostly because I would always say no as well.
Was it because of anxiety?
Oh yeah. I don't like going over to people's
Yeah.
houses.
I had a fetish with needing to smell what people's houses smelled like. My one friend's house always smelled like black pepper.
Yeah, it's weird how everyone's houses smell weird.
Yeah.
But I would only want to go over to people's houses, like if it was an acquaintance that was like inviting a few people over and they're like, yeah, Chris, you want to come? I was like, yeah, mostly because they had like snacks, like
Yeah.
good snacks. Like, because
Yeah.
my mom, like, you know, we had food, but not like gushers and stuff. So I would steal food from people's houses.
Can I have these gushers?
Yeah, they're like, hey, this is really nice. You guys gonna go up to? Where's your pantry? Like,
Where's your
just-
pantry?
Just hide out of the pantry, just eat.
What snacks were like your coded snacks at home? Like what was like that was in there?
Welch's was like the coolest thing,
The coolest? Okay.
and Dad's cookies. Dad's
I
cookies are like
remember those.
those like hard cardboard
Yeah.
chocolate chip cookies that you needed to like drown in waterboard and milk to
and
make
they
them
came in that
edible.
individual plastic.
Yeah, that's what I ate. When I came home from school, I ate like about 6 packs of those.
Were you into cream pies?
What? What is a cream pie?
Chris! Those oatmeal cookies with the cream in, they're called cream pies. And they had the oatmeal cookies on both sides, and they were super soft, full of the cream.
Like Little Debbie?
Yeah, cream pie.
I didn't even know those existed.
Are you into them now?
Caleb? They're Caleb's favorite. Not like that. I mean like the actual Little Debbie. Shut up. Shut up. We're ending this podcast. I hate you. You dumb bitch. Just kidding. Great segue. Okay, we're segueing. We're segueing.
We need to talk about Niagara on the Lake, and I have some information. We're going to read about it because I think we need to educate everyone because we were headed there tomorrow, and it's going to be a nightmare.
Okay.
So we're on page 1, guys. All right, so we are going to the Old Angel Inn. So the ghost that we have here, it is the haunting of Captain Swayze. So it was established in 1789, the Old Angel Inn. Did I say Patrick?
No, I said like Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze.
Huh?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Cool name, bro. Is that the makeup guru guy? And he wears the thing and he has the one size makeup? One size makeup. Patrick Swayze. Oh, that's Patrick Starr. It was Patrick Starr from
Patrick Swayze.
He's dead.
Yeah, but that's not the point. It's Patrick Swayze. Don't put baby in a corner. Dirty Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. That's a terrible movie.
It kind of is if you look back at it.
Dude, I went to this drive-in. Everyone's like, it's so good. So I went to the drive-in to watch it. And like, I'm sitting there with my brother and he's like, can we leave?
I mean, it's not that bad.
Do you love it?
Had the time of my life. And
I'll never felt this way before.
He's just moving his. He's got a tight shirt on. And he's.
I do remember that. Yeah. Okay.
And then Roadhouse. 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 Roadhouse.
Fuck yeah.
Roadhouse.
I've never seen Roadhouse.
I want to kick you in the face right now. Roadhouse style.
You just do boom.
Boom. Roadhouse. I'm just
Okay.
kidding. I
Well,
would
this
never do
isn't
that.
about Patrick Swayze. Okay.
Sorry,
It's
I
about
ADHD'd. I ADHD'd.
it's about Colin Swayze, his brother. All right.
Okay.
So the Old Angel Inn was established in 1789 and is one of Canada's oldest operating inns. Rich in history and legend, during the War of 1812, as American forces advanced on Niagara on the Lake, British Captain Colin Swayze reportedly returned to the inn, seeking a final meeting with his beloved.
Oh.
To evade capture, he hid in a barrel in the cellar. Unfortunately, American soldiers discovered his hiding place and killed him on the spot. Since then, numerous guests and staff have reported unexplained phenomena, including rearranged place settings, footsteps echoing in empty halls, the sightings of a spectral figure believed to be Captain Swayze, and it is said that as long as the British flag flies over the inn, his spirit remains harmless. I've stayed there a couple times. I've made a video there before. I woke up in the middle of the night and heard someone just, stop me, called my friend in because she was in the other bedroom. We're in this room.
Yeah.
And I said, do you hear that? She couldn't hear it.
Oh.
We also were doing a seance on the bed with a Ouija board and the water bottle over on the table, boom, flew right off.
Whoa.
And it wasn't, but here's the thing. Everyone talks about him as like a good spirit. It didn't feel good.
Oh, well, I'm interested to see.
Some people think it's different
I'm gonna bring my
things.
dope out and we're gonna figure it out.
You kind of look like an old British guy.
Yeah, I'll bring my mustache too. I'll just grow it out.
Oh.
What is it, tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Yeah?
I just gotta hold my breath. Can you make a mustache pop out?
Okay, that might be clipped. We need to clip that for that. That's funny.
Absolutely.
All right, now we're going to go to the Screaming Tunnel, a place I've also been. Read us.
Okay. I'm on the wrong page.
Are you? Very first page.
The very first page?
Yes.
Oh.
You're struggling so hard.
Sorry, I'm like manic. I haven't slept. Okay. The Screaming Tunnel. The Screaming Tunnel. Legend of the Burning Girl. Jeez. One second, I gotta put on my fucking Ritas.
Oh, Jesus, with the top hat, you're such a fucking nerd.
Okay. The Screaming Tunnel, a small limestone passage beneath a former railway line near Niagara Falls, carries a chilling legend. One popular version tells of a young girl who escaped a nearby farmhouse fire, her clothes engulfed in flames. She sought refuge in the tunnel but succumbed to her injuries. Her agonized screams echoed through the passage. Another tale speaks of a girl set ablaze by her enraged father following a bitter custody battle. Local lore suggests that if you light a match at midnight within the tunnel, the flame will extinguish, accompanied by the distant sound of a girl's scream.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. There's actually even darker stories that the dad got caught doing bad things and he lit her on fire.
Oh my god.
So she wouldn't talk.
Oh.
So I'm interested to go down there and actually like
Yeah,
find out and see what it
dig
actually
deep.
is.
Interesting.
Dig deep.
Deep. Yes.
So now we just talked about really dark stuff, but now I really want to talk about something funny.
We got a segue.
Yeah.
We segue well.
We segue. We're going
Watch
dark
this.
to light, dark to light. Boom, 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 boom. Do it. I want to know what you would do in these scenarios. We're going to talk about what we would do in these scenarios. Okay.
I'm dizzy. Let's go.
Like, actually. First thing you think of, just get to it, okay?
Gotcha. We're Patreon.
The next one. Yeah, there we go. You're home alone, and you find that a creepy neighbor has secretly built an elaborate underground shrine dedicated entirely to you. What do you do? Does this happen to you?
No, I'm really sorry. Sometimes when people read, I'm looking at them.
I do it.
But I do.
What do you think I said? If you were to guess, what do you remember?
I don't know.
You're
I don't even understand how it's possible. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know.
Round two. Why are you weeping? You already switched to the page. No. Okay, Chris, look at me. Look at me. Open your fucking ears. Okay? You're home alone. Jesus Christ.
Okay, wait. Clip that. I actually did not hear anything you said.
That was so funny.
Mostly because I was trying to listen to you and then I was like, I'm on the wrong page.
I'm on the page.
Where are you?
Yes, I'm at the end. Okay.
Oh, God.
Don't look at it. I'm going to read it to you.
Sorry, okay.
You're home alone.
Yep.
Okay, you find a hole
Okay.
into your neighbor's house.
Gotcha.
You find that your creepy neighbor has secretly built an elaborate underground shrine dedicated entirely to you. What do you do?
Call the cops.
That's your instant?
No, because what could the cops do? Wait, no, yeah, that'll call the cops. What?
Yeah?
Yeah, he dug a hole through to my.
No, you somehow saw it through a crack of your basement into his basement.
Oh.
Like you're not supposed to see this.
Oh.
What do you do?
Spy on him.
Yeah.
Spy on him. For sure. Do like a covert operation type thing.
Yeah.
I'd lay traps.
Okay.
I'd be like, oh, just going to my pool, and then have a camera on him to see if he did anything nefarious to get him arrested.
Okay.
I didn't trap him somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have fun with it.
I would also mess with him.
Yeah, for sure.
I would make a shrine to him.
But then he would like love that, right?
Or would it freak him out? I'd get real weird. I'd start like leaving little gifts. Like, here's a shrine to you. He's like, and then I'd just be like, I'd find roadkill and I'd put on his porch and be like, I made this for you.
Okay, you get real crazy with it.
And then one day I'd punch out one of the concrete bricks in the basement and he would see my shrine and he'd be like looking at it and then I would step in front of it and I'd be like, do you see my prettiness?
Okay, yeah.
I see you like me too. And then he would take his shrine down and move.
Okay, that could work.
That's what I think I
like
would
that.
do. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now this one. You accidentally text your mom a super explicit sext meant for your partner, and she immediately replies with LOL same. What's your next move?
Is ending my life an option?
I was about to say
Okay.
die. I was about to
Just
say
kidding.
die.
No. If she said LOL same, I'd be like based. That's fucking hilarious.
You have a good relationship.
Like, good mom.
I feel
you know?
like I wouldn't text my mom. It would probably be my dad because my mom doesn't use a phone.
Yeah.
And if I did that, I would literally be like, I was script writing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought somehow that got over there.
I would say I'm doing a video and I was getting a reaction. Easy.
Yeah.
Next. Easy.
Easy.
Next.
All right. You're babysitting your friend's kid, and they casually mention that their last babysitter is buried in the backyard. How do you handle that?
The kid does.
The kid said
says
they're
it.
buried in the backyard. So you don't know if
Bury
it's
the
the
kid.
parents. Oh, okay. We don't ask questions. We just bury.
Yeah.
child.
Just be like, no, but be like, hey, you
Yeah.
like digging holes?
Yeah.
And the kid's gonna be like, what kid doesn't like digging holes?
Dude.
So the kid's gonna dig his own grave. You feel me? And
dude.
just kidding.
And you're gonna kick
This
him in?
is bad.
No, it's fine.
I haven't slept. I'm kidding.
You're being your true self.
I'm joking.
She's tired.
I'm just kidding.
We're comedians.
Yeah. Throw him out.
Throw them out. Yeah. Dude, my brother every single summer started a hole. And he'd always get about 4 or 5.
Dude, I fucking love digging holes.
Why?
I don't know,
Where
it's
were you
fun.
going?
Somewhere else. Deep. I don't know.
Down.
I mean, everyone said
It was
China.
cold, and
Everyone
it was
said we
dark.
could make it to China. So I was like, okay.
But
like,
4
just
feet in your
listen,
backyard?
we're coming right back to the microwave thing. If somebody says something, I'm not going to take their word for it. I'm going to try to do it myself.
I can just see you being like, wow, the neighbor kid's digging a hole. That's dumb. I'm so glad our kids don't do that. And you're just like,
I could call my
Where's
mom
the
again and
shovel?
tell you.
I believe you. Call your mom. Call your mom.
Poor mom, she's sick.
Dad dig holes every summer.
It's just a segment. I call my mom for proof.
I'm gonna call my dad after this and ask why Joel digged a hole every summer.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Did I or did I not dig holes all summer long?
All summer long.
Deep holes, like holes that I needed to cover up because I got in trouble how deep they were because they ended up being traps that people would fall in.
Yes, I have pictures of you and Sophia digging those holes.
Oh my god.
They're deep, like they're up to like
That's
our-
incredible.
Yeah, they're deep.
You can hide bodies.
Were you was she hiding bodies? Are there secrets back there?
We gotta hang up.
You know, I wasn't watching her the whole time.
I was like 12. Okay, sorry for interrupting. I need that confirmation.
That's good. I confirm.
Okay, thank you. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
See, now I gotta call my
See?
mom and dad, and I gotta ask what Joel was doing. Because I need to know if there was a method to that madness.
Don't cover your face.
So, literally, I love that. You're insane. If he's not, I have to call my brother.
Hello.
Okay, hold on, because this is too funny.
Yeah.
My family never answers the phone when I call. Answer the phone.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh.
Mom and dad, one last time.
Okay.
Hello. Please leave a
Okay, they don't love me, but they're probably gonna call back. Moving on. All right.
Two goes down.
You're stranded in a remote cabin during a snowstorm and discover that the only available food is the recently deceased owner. Do you starve or snack?
Oh, you got a snack.
Yeah.
We just talked about this today.
We
You
did.
unprovoked
Out of
said
nowhere.
to me, I think I'd try people.
Literally. We weren't even talking.
I think I'd eat someone. She
tried.
basically said.
I said if it was like at a Michelin star restaurant and they're like, human meat. And I'd be like,
it was amazing.
yeah.
And there was people around us when she
Yeah,
said
when
it.
I said it, the first thing Chris does, she goes,
And I just felt people being like,
we need to leave.
so we spoke louder.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt Adam give me the little nudge on the table, like, maybe you should shut the fuck up.
These are home conversations, Selena. These are home conversations.
Would you love me if I ate meat, Adam? Human meat?
No, but this is a very important topic.
Yeah.
This is very important. If you're starving, I don't know what the feeling of starving to death is.
No.
But from what I've heard and what I've read, it is horrendous.
Cramps, really bad.
So I
cramps.
don't think I mean, maybe, obviously you could not
If
do
I was
it.
dead and you needed to survive, please eat me.
Same.
Like when you hear about animals, like, oh yeah, their owner died and they ended up eating them. I'm like,
yeah.
God, I hope my dogs eat me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please eat
Whatever,
me.
dude. I'm dead. I don't care.
No, I don't need my meat
Eat
sack.
me. Yeah.
All right.
Just slice a piece of my butt cheek off. I don't care.
Slice it off.
Fry it up.
All right. You wake up at your own funeral, mid-eulogy, alive but naked. What's your
Why?
reaction?
Why are you naked?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'd close the coffin.
You're just like, everything should jump. You're just like, clonk.
That was awkward.
That was awkward.
Why are you naked?
Why are you naked?
I don't know. You wrote these.
Yeah, I was tired. Yeah, I would just, if I was a man, I would just pee upwards.
Okay, that's fun.
And they'd think it was like some postmortem thing, and then everybody would run over, and I'd be like, okay. You catch your partner passionately making out with an ultra-realistic sex doll version of yourself. What's your immediate reaction?
Walk out. Walk the other way.
Yeah.
Leave. Skip town.
Skip town. But it looks like you.
It's not me though, is it?
But it's not alive.
Doesn't matter. I'd
Yeah?
be jealous of myself. I'd slap that bitch up.
You slap
I'd beat
your
the
own-
shit out that bitch. I'd light her on
I
fire.
do. Adam, would you have? What would I do if that happened? What do you think my reaction would be?
What happened?
If I catch your partner passionately making out with a ultra realistic sex doll version of yourself, what's your immediate reaction? What would I do if I caught you making out with a doll of me?
Join in.
Probably. I'd be like, this is weird. Does it have holes?
Yeah. No, I know. Like being so for real,
Yeah.
I'd be flattered.
You know, I put clothes on it and be like, what do I look like from these angles?
Yeah, it's like super real.
Yeah, super realistic. Like, you almost can't tell it's not you.
Yeah, I'd want to check it out.
Yeah.
See how real it is. Not like that.
But I'd be like, when did you
That's
order
weird.
that? Who made this?
Yeah. I'd have
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
I'd have questions. I don't know. If I was away, like right now, if I'm away and Caleb's just at home with like a hyper realistic doll of me, I think that's kind of sweet.
It is kind of cute.
It's like, oh.
Oh, you miss me.
Yeah.
All right, last one. You discover your therapist secretly runs a wildly popular podcast sharing all of your private therapy sessions, and you're the punchline. What's your revenge plan?
Is he or she giving away my name?
No.
Don't care.
I don't think I care either.
Make that bag.
Make that bag!
Make that bag, man. I don't care. I think it's funny.
Okay.
Sorry if these aren't the answers you expected.
No, I like it. No. No, I like that.
If the name's not giving away, I don't care. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I love talking to nurses and the
Yeah.
things they've seen.
Oh yeah, that's my little sister's a nurse.
Oh my God, do you have any stories?
All of hers are very, very dark. She works in a peds. She's a peds nurse, so
What's
it's
a
just
peds
all
nurse?
children.
What?
It's just all children. A lot of sweet stories, but a lot of nightmarish stories.
Like, can you share one or no? It's children. It's sad.
It's all sad.
Dude,
Basically, I don't want to.
my friends, it's hilarious. She works in the emergency room, so she sees things. And she said that the funniest one is there was a man who came in and he's like, I need help. I accidentally sat on a shampoo bottle and it went in my butt.
I was just going to say, everyone always
Dude.
slips on something or sits on something.
But this wasn't like a shampoo. Like, she thought maybe this is like a tiny shampoo bottle or something. It was a Costco Econo size shampoo bottle. It was like this big. It was bigger than that. It was like this, like literally like the whole. She said that the pump was on the top, but that was what was out.
Oh,
And it was like a huge one, and somehow he got a barrel side up there, and then he couldn't pull it out because it hurt too much. But she said the amount of men that come in that accidentally sat on things,
yeah.
pill bottles, a lot of
Yeah.
it weird dog toys.
Huh.
Because like, think about it, they're
kind?
rubber,
Yeah,
they're like
okay, yeah.
Kong balls.
Like a Kong. Yeah, Kong. It's
But
just a
they-
big butt plug.
I accidentally sat on it, and now it's inside my body.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is. That is so common. I've talked to so many nurses where they're like, people slip on stuff and sit on stuff by accident.
But they're not though. They're saying they did.
I know. That's what I mean. It's like, I've heard the same thing.
Yeah. It is
I
what it
hate
is.
when I do that.
I hate when I
I hate
accidentally
when I
sat on a hamster cage.
I hate when I
and-
sit on my 3-foot tall lava lamp. I hate that. Oh, and turn it on.
and turn it on. It's
weird.
hot.
Yeah. Butts just soldered shut. I don't get it.
Soldered shut.
That's like a Final Destination way of dying. That's terrifying.
Literally. Oh my god. Okay, what's your Final Destination worst thing? What?
I just thought of it going up and then it would glow like you're out of your mouth.
It just like made
Sorry.
it through you like this.
What did you just ask me?
What's your Final Destination scariest way to die?
Ooh, like in Final Destinations?
No, like if you had to have a Final Destination.
God, I think about this every day. You're getting a call.
Oh, finally. Okay. Okay, Joel.
Okay.
You're on the podcast.
Yeah, what's up?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you dig a hole super deep in our backyard every summer?
Oh, yeah. For multiple years.
Okay,
Yes, Joel.
but Joel, why?
Okay, I was just telling my wife this. The more I hear about autism, the more I think I have it. Yeah. Do you rehearse conversations in your head before you talk to someone? For example, you're waiting in line at the bank, and I'm like rehearsing the conversation with like multiple what they're gonna say, what I would say.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Joel, we
Yeah.
gotta talk.
Joel, we gotta talk. But Joel, where the fuck were you going?
No, I don't know. Just digging a hole.
But when you started the hole,
Doesn't need to go anywhere. It just needs to go down, Selena.
Yeah, it felt like digging.
okay, I have another question. Okay, this one's a little deep. Why were my Barbies upside down with their hair cut off in the
I don't
basement?
know. That was so long ago. I don't even know.
Okay,
See, you don't need
I
an
don't even
explanation
know.
all the time.
but Joel,
They were, like coats have drawstrings on the inside.
yeah.
They were hung off the drawstrings.
That's so specific.
How do you
So
remember that?
short. I was so short, like coats hanging in the ceiling were like above my head. That's how little I was.
Okay, but Joel, the holes. When did you know it was time to fill them in?
Man, I don't even remember filling them in. Dad must have.
You just dug the holes.
You
and
just
made
ruined
Dad
your
fill them.
progress.
Yeah. I wonder if in the future they do an archaeological dig if they would find anything down there.
Yeah, I used to bury stuff too for people to
Yeah.
find.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Chris
I don't know,
needs to
I
get
can't
digging.
remember. Can't
I
even
used to do
remember.
that.
All right, Joel. Well, thank you.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.
I used to put my mom's cigarettes in those holes because I didn't want her to smoke anymore.
So there's just like marbles real deep in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
No,
Canadian
Colts.
classic. Colts.
Um,
Dude, that was funny. You,
I think I
why'd you
just
dig
learned
this
a
hole?
lot about.
So autism.
I was just like,
I'll never forget when we did, because we were having like this really deep conversation about autism at one point and how wickedly wide of
the
a spectrum it is.
Yeah.
And we were with some friends and we did like that really intensive autism quiz.
Mhm.
And we all
passed
in
in the way that you pass as you have it.
or to fail.
We won,
We all
100%.
on the spectrum of having it.
You tested positive.
Tested
We
positive.
test.
I am with an autistic man.
Mhm.
He has Asperger's.
Yes.
Amazing. Makes him
Yeah.
amazing. But I think there's a reason we both get along. So yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
our men are a lot alike.
Yes, yes they are. In the best way. Adam's like, what?
Well, I'm Adam, tonight when we go to bed, I have a quiz you need to take.
No. But it's just like, whatever,
is.
dude.
Best
Yeah.
work, I bet.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever, dude. It's
I
whatever,
just remember
dude.
we're all on the range, and I'm I was thinking that I'm like, nah. I had the highest pass.
Highest pass. Yeah, man. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs a label though.
No,
We
no.
already got ADHD, so just add it to the pile.
We got enough.
add it to the pile.
We got enough. But talking about bodies and weird things you can have, I collected some very weird human body facts.
I love facts. Sorry.
Green light!
Shut up. Okay, go. I probably already know.
Since they're fucking on top.
Is this a quiz?
No.
Oh.
No. What? There's no quiz. I'm just telling you facts.
But you could ask it like a question
Okay.
if I know it.
What happens to your taste buds in mid-flight?
Mid-flight, like in
Mhm.
the air.
Because I know that you were just flying. Yeah, what happens? So,
I
in
don't
you know,
know.
when the air pressure is different, it does something. I don't
Does
know.
it open them up or
They
close
go. They
them?
go numb. So
What?
your ability to taste sweetness and saltiness reduces 30% on a plane.
That's why the airplane food's so fucking shitty.
Because you can't taste it.
They don't fucking, because that they know.
Yeah.
It's a psyop.
Yeah.
We know.
We know.
Fuckers.
Damn it.
That's a good fact. I'm going to tell people that on
Because
the
I
plane.
always like whenever I eat the airplane food, I get off and my heart feels weird because the sodium was so high because they pounded it with salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. How much skin does a person lose in their lifetime?
Oh my, like what, in pounds?
Yes, in pounds.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't know. Like
You're so excited. Facts.
100?
40 pounds. I feel like this is a
I was feeling 50.
Yeah. Most household dust is actually just dead skin and you're
knew that.
literally inhaling yourself.
I knew that. That's why I don't dust.
Do you know what tumors can grow? Ew.
You didn't even catch on.
You just want to breathe it in? You just want to experience
I'm
it?
joking.
I can,
Protein. That's all I'm saying. Just
is
kidding.
skin protein the way you licked your lip? You're like, fuck. Do you have some flakes? I need an air fryer.
I'm so sleep deprived.
Think
Maybe
of
the
that
next
though
one.
as a paleo snack. Use those skin graters and grate off some of your foot skin, salt it, and put it in the air fryer.
Air dry. Okay.
You look tired.
Next video.
Are you tired?
No, I'm like, actually, I could run 5 miles right now.
I don't want to do that.
Me neither.
Okay, what can tumors grow?
What can tumors grow?
Yeah.
Teeth.
Hair
Or is it hair?
and eyes.
Fuck. I thought it was teeth.
Teeth, hair, and eyes. Your
Oh,
teeth
it is
one
okay.
of them. Yeah.
Yes.
Teratomas are bizarre tumors
Yep.
composed of different tissues, including fully developed teeth,
Mhm.
hair, and even eyes.
Mhm.
Did you see The Substance?
Mm-hmm.
That was good. I liked that.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Beautiful. Beautiful movie. Beautifully shot.
Beautiful. I'm like, that shit wasn't beautiful.
Sorry, I like the cinematography a
Yeah,
lot.
no, it was really cool.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just going to, do you know what's living in your eyelashes right now?
Yeah, little mites.
Yeah.
Little bug mites.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry,
Um,
am I ruining it?
No, did you know that dead
Sorry.
bodies can get goosebumps?
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Even after death, hair follicles react to temperature changes, causing goosebumps that can make a corpse appear briefly alive. Can you imagine you're just like in a morgue and then oh, that's so eerie.
Goosebumps. And they fart. Shit themselves.
Yeah, I've seen
do that.
postmortem boners, and postmortem the muscles can retract and make a body sit up.
I don't know what I would do in that situation.
I'd die. I'd probably fall. I'd probably be like,
Oh, I'd fall.
Yeah.
That's all I do. That's my reaction.
yeah, you would fall.
It's terrible.
Guess what happens? Oh wait, this one's the worst.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna tell you it.
Okay.
You can be conscious while paralyzed during surgery.
Mhm.
Anesthesia awareness is a horrifying event where patients wake up mentally during a surgery
Mhm.
and feel every cut, stitch, and movement, but you're unable to signal for help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's happened to quite a few people. It's actually fucking terrifying. It's one of the reasons I'm terrified to get surgery.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Like,
No,
what
it's-
makes that happen? Like, does
Yeah.
it always happen to you if you're that kind of person? or-
I don't know. It's like a mess up, and they pay those people a lot of money.
That's insane.
But like they have just trauma for the rest of their lives. I've listened to several people that have gone through that, and I can't even imagine because you can't
think of the
feel-
pain.
You can't feel when it's in there, but you can smell it. Like you can feel.
Well,
it.
no, this says that they can feel
No, I know,
every cut.
but when you're inside, you can't actually feel stuff in there. Like your organs don't have.
They don't have pain receptors.
So that's what I mean. But you could smell it. They could hear everything. But they could feel skin, like anything with nerves.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm. Yeah, that's why people can do brain surgery while they're awake because your brain can't actually feel anything.
Okay. What happens to your eyes after death?
Do they explode?
Liquefy.
Ooh, exploding would be fun.
Explode! I just want to eat it.
That one disappointed me. No, I'm just kidding.
Shortly after death, the human eye decomposes rapidly, becoming cloudy jelly-like liquid as bacteria consumes the tissues. Because they're like all. Sorry. Oh my god!
People eat fish eyes like that and other eyes. You ever seen Waterworld?
No.
You hate water movies.
I can't watch water movies and I can't watch space movies, or else I'll throw up when I sleep.
Mm.
Because I feel floaty though. I'm
Don't
like,
watch
"Ugh."
Waterworld.
No, I won't watch Waterworld.
But he eats fish eyes in it, that's why.
Oh, and here's the one. The brain feels no pain. The brain itself has no brain receptors, meaning you're awake during brain surgery and can feel the doctors cutting through your scalp, skull, and membranes, but nothing directly within the brain itself.
I know a lot about anatomy.
That's pretty cool.
An anomaly.
Is that your special interest?
It's one of a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
A severed head can remain conscious. This I knew.
Mm-hmm.
Historically documented cases indicate that the head can remain conscious briefly after decapitation, possibly perceiving its surroundings and even feeling pain. Like the guillotine comes down, the head rolls, and like for 7 seconds they like see their head roll in the basket and then look up.
Yeah, there's literally no way to really prove it.
Yeah.
But they say that for like moments, like so momentarily, because I mean it's cutting off your
brainstem.
Your brainstem, so it's not. It's probably just nerves.
It's crazy though to think about.
Yeah, that's how I want to die. I've said that many times.
Cut your head off?
Guillotine. If I was to choose, wait. If I was to choose,
Am I gonna get a weird call one day?
if I was to choose,
So if you decide to end it all, you'd be like, and Kayla comes in, what are you doing? Just put on the
yeah, if
guillotine.
I'm old, 80 years old, I got some issues, can't see, whatever. They take away my license, I'll be like guillotine.
Guillotine. It's a pretty good one. But then you have to lay there and you have to watch that blade come for your noggin.
No, you don't. You go down. Nobody ever goes like this.
No?
No, you go down. You don't know what's coming. You hear the sound.
Earplugs. Oh. Do your best guillotine sound again.
I got to do the rope first.
'Kay.
The rope, and then the rope goes down, and then it cuts it. So it
do it.
goes.
Okay, might be. Wait. Okay, hold on.
Your mom's
Hold on.
going.
Hey, Dad.
Hey,
You're on the podcast.
what's that mean?
You're on Can't Sleep podcast with Chris and I.
Well, not right now.
Yeah, you are right now.
Well, I'm busy with Mom.
Okay, quick question. Why did Joel dig holes in the backyard and where was he going?
Well, we thought he was a gopher, but he and Sterling, they were just digging holes all over. It made me think of Caddyshack.
But where were they
Yeah.
going?
China, I think.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
That's it. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Joel gets it.
Okay, mine would be.
That's good.
No, it's not.
I think it broke.
I'm
on
literally
the way down.
Blade was dull.
Yeah. And then she was like,
Jesus. Do you know that you have a higher risk of slewer slide than being murdered?
for sure.
Globally, humans are statistically more likely to take their own lives than to be murdered, making yourself your own greatest danger.
Yeah, for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, that makes sense. That just makes sense. The odds of you getting murdered are so low, but not zero.
I have an idea. What? That guy's been annoying me.
Oh.
Are you ready for forever sleep, Adam?
Forever sleep.
Do it now.
Please, God, I don't want to be around this woman anymore.
We got a guillotine. I'm just kidding.
we got a guillotine.
What else you got?
I want to do curse roulette right now.
Okay.
Curse roulette
Where
is
is
so fun.
Where
All right.
Where is it?
No, just flip.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you want to
yes.
start?
Sure. Okay. What is this again? Would you rather?
You're gonna give me
Okay, so it's a would you rather. We've done it on another episode before, okay? Keep this next to your bed for 6 months,
Okay.
but you get a bottle of holy water. Okay,
Okay,
that's pretty
okay.
cool. Robert the doll, the toy with a mind of its own. Gifted to a young boy named Robert Eugene Otto. It's my mother's maiden name. In 1904, this doll is infamous for paranormal activity and is said to be haunted by a vengeful spirit. Why is it cursed? Owners have reported hearing laughter, footsteps, and seeing the doll expression change. People who've disrespected Robert reportedly experience severe accidents, illnesses, or misfortune. Cameras malfunction, photos become distorted, and electronics fail near the doll. So where is it now? Displayed in a locked glass case at the Fort East Martello Museum in Key West, Florida, with warnings not to photograph without permission.
Okay. I got three. You have to read me all three of them, and I'm gonna choose which one.
Okay, that's the first one. Next. Have to gift this to a friend without telling them it's cursed. Oh. The Anguished Man painting. Sign me up. Give it to me. That sounds great. Made with blood and sorrow.
Oh.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
The chilling painting by an unknown artist who allegedly mixed his own blood into the paints before ending his own life. Oh, I've heard of this.
Ooh.
Why is it cursed? Owners report terrifying nightmares, shadow figures appearing around the painting, and strange whisper sounds at night. Some claim that the painting moves locations overnight. Multiple owners report sudden illness and severe psychological disturbances. So where is it now? Locked away by the current owner who refuses to display it or sell it again. That's similar to the other painting that we talked about.
Yeah. Seems like paintings have the crying boy.
Ah, yes. All right, last. Wear this necklace for 48 hours straight. Okay. The Hope Diamond, the jewel of misfortune. But you also get a 4-leaf clover. Well, thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God.
We're prepared.
All right. A gorgeous blue diamond stolen from a temple in India, infamous for bringing tragedy to anyone who possesses it. Why is it cursed? Past owners have experienced insanity, sudden violent deaths, and severe misfortune. Marie Antoinette, who wore it, was executed during the French Revolution by guillotine. Jewelers who handled it reported sudden and inexplicable tragedies. Where is it now? Safely on display at the Smithsonian Museum in Washington, D.C., secured behind thick, bulletproof glass. Wow. Those are fun.
Yeah. I don't want to give anything to anybody.
That's nice of you.
So it's going to be between Robert the Doll and the Hope Diamond. The difference here is you get a bottle of holy water beside Robert the Doll, but
True.
you have to keep them for 6 months.
Yeah, how big's a bottle?
How big's, like, can I coat my body in it like baby lotion? That's
Yeah, I don't think
constant.
they make like milk jug holy water bottles.
No, the Hope Diamond.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Jewelers have handled it and had misfortune, but you only have to wear it for 48 hours.
Yes.
I feel like I'm going to take the 48 hours over the 6 months because they have the same repercussions here, kind of. I would like to do it that way. And I'm going to just really prep myself for it.
Yeah.
And then just sit on the floor in a spot for 48 hours.
Also, look
That's
really
my
pretty.
choice.
Take some selfies.
Would you?
Yeah,
With
it's a
who?
really pretty diamond.
With it-
You
yeah, well,
would
that's
look
the
really
thing.
pretty with
It's
it.
also gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Marie Antoinette wore it, which
I
is
know.
strange.
Mhm.
But that's what I would do.
Ah, that's fair.
Okay.
I agree.
All right, now it's your turn.
Okay.
Keep the statue in your bedroom for 1 month. The Woman of Lem's statue, the idol of death. An ancient limestone statue discovered in Cyprus dating back to 3500 BC, believed to be cursed. Why is it cursed? Every family that's owned it reported mysterious deaths, severe misfortunes, and entire families dying within a year of acquiring it. The statue is blamed for unexplainable paranormal activities, like objects moving by themselves. Where is it now? In the Royal Scottish Museum, locked away from public viewing.
Oh, wow.
Next up, gift this book to your parent or family for their birthday.
Oh.
This is the Grand Grimoire, a book of dark secrets. Also known as the Gospel of Satan, this ancient spell book supposedly contains instructions for summoning powerful demons. Why is it cursed? Rumored to bring insanity, death, or external misfortune to those who attempt its rituals. Readers claim supernatural occurrences, shadowy apparitions, and intense nightmares. Believed to be permanently corrupt of torment anyone who reads its incantations aloud. Where is it now? Locked away in the Vatican's secret archives.
Wow.
Forbidden from public access.
Okay.
And then the
Wow.
last one. Place this mirror in your bathroom for 1 week.
Okay.
Myrtle's Plantation Mirror, Reflection of the Dead.
Ooh.
A large antique mirror in the infamous Myrtle's Plantation is often described as America's most haunted house. That's my bucket list place I want to go.
Okay.
Why is it cursed? Visitors report seeing ghostly apparitions appear behind the mirror. Photographs taken near the mirror often show unexplained figures and shadows. Owners claim it traps the souls of who died tragically at the plantation. Still hanging at the Myrtle's Plantation in Louisiana, it's displayed openly to visitors who are brave enough to peer into it.
Okay, well, this seems pretty simple.
Yeah.
There's no bad stuff with the mirror. I was gonna say I'd give that book to my brother because he doesn't fucking read. So I think he'd be all right.
He'd be fine.
I think I'd give the book to my brother because he would never read it.
No, he'd be fine.
No, he wouldn't even read the title.
He would probably just put it on a shelf.
He'd just be like, thanks.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, that's great.
Yeah.
That's literally great.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Jacob, you should read. It's
You
good
should
for you.
read.
It's good for you.
You should read.
He's probably just like
It
shaking
matures
his
your
fist at me
brain.
right now.
I'm not gonna read it.
Oh, my
And then-
sister.
yeah, he said that, and then you give him the book.
He's
and
also
then
a
he
police
reads.
officer. He could arrest me. Just
Can
kidding.
you
he can't.
imagine? You get arrested by your own. What would happen?
I just slap him.
You know what's funny? Chris and I both.
Just
no,
kidding.
not you're drunk.
Yeah.
No.
I give him a wedgie.
Can you imagine giving him a wedgie in front of his partner?
He's like, you're arrested. And I'll be like, Jacob, I'm sorry.
Jacob, we're drunk.
He's literally so big. I could never. He turned
How
into
tall
like
is he?
a monster, like bodybuilder guy. I don't know what happened.
Oh my god.
He used to be just this little scrawny little ginger guy.
And now he's a big
And now he's
beefy
just
dude.
a beast. He's
I
a
love it.
beast. He's awesome. He's awesome.
Absolutely
Can't
love
read
it.
though. Doesn't know how to read.
Chris and I, by the way, have a lot of. He doesn't know how to read. How do you become a cop? Makes sense. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He can read. He can read.
The funny thing about Chris and I, we both went to school for the same things.
Yeah, we did.
Twice. The one is similar. I went
Yeah.
to school for police foundations,
Right.
and you went.
I did criminology.
Yeah.
I studied criminology and just kind of everything though. But
And
I
then-
had like a lot of
Yeah.
courses in criminology.
Which is cool. I failed out.
Yeah. What else
'Cause-
did you do?
We both did.
Oh, and hair.
Hair!
Oh, yes, we did.
She finished though. I didn't.
Yeah, I got my hairdressing license.
Yeah, and that's what you did before this.
We're just coded the same.
It's weird,
It is very weird.
but I love it.
Me too.
Yeah. Well, I confessed our education to you. So now we will read Confessions.
Confessions.
All right. This one's interesting. My grandmother had a beautiful collection of porcelain dolls that she adored. When I was 10, she punished me harshly for accidentally breaking one. In revenge, every time I visited afterward, I would secretly switch the dolls' heads and limbs around. Does this sound like you?
Mhm.
She thought the dolls were cursed and even called a priest to bless her home. She passed away still convinced the dolls were haunted.
It's a long game. I like it.
Yeah,
It's incredibly based. I like that a lot.
it's a good one.
What a fun thing. What a fun, fantastical thing to
I feel
take
you're gonna
to
do
your
something
grave.
to my house. You're gonna be-
Absolutely.
Have you? Have you ever done anything funny here, or like that I would find? Because I haven't found
Not yet.
anything.
Not yet that you've found.
You're gonna have to now.
No, that I've done something. You just haven't figured it out yet.
When?
Can't tell you.
When did you do it though?
I don't know. Been here a few times.
You've been here a lot of. How many times have
have.
you been here?
I don't know. Like
For
5?
not living here?
6?
Yeah,
Maybe 6.
that's
7?
crazy.
I don't
Really?
know.
There's a lot of times.
Not gonna be much longer
What do you mean?
based off what I did. Y'all not gonna have me back.
What happened?
I don't know. I've done stuff like that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my friends.
Psychological torture.
What'd you do?
I do stuff to my sisters a lot. Like, they were just so gullible.
Yeah.
Just with stuff. Like, I would pretend. Oh my gosh, this is gonna sound so bad. I was a child, okay? Okay. Okay, no, wait, I can't say it. No, I can't. I was literally like 11.
So that's like
okay?
a whole other person.
I was 11, maybe 10, maybe 12. Whatever. I was not even a teenager. But anyway, Jessica and I, my older sister, I'm calling her out, I'm bringing her into this. We used to make my little sister, Alyssa, shout out to Alyssa, think that she couldn't hear anymore. We would like mute the TV, and when she came down to like eat breakfast or whatever, we'd be like, and Alyssa would be like, she didn't understand that if she could hear her own voice, she could still hear. And she'd be like, "Hey, morning, guys." And we'd be like, and then she'd be like,
She starts screaming and freaking
"Guys?"
out.
It's like when people pretend that like they're invisible or something.
Yes. Where'd he go?
But that was like one, I feel bad about that.
That's funny though.
But
That's
it's just
not
something I thought.
bad.
No, and she was fine. She was like, "Guys, that's ridiculous." And then another time I was really mad at my sister, so I put raw spaghetti in her bed and it rotted and it smelled really bad.
That's really
and
funny.
it popped her water bed.
You popped her waterbed?
She had a water bed and I didn't. I was
I
jealous.
popped a waterbed once too.
It's awesome.
At a friend's house. I was like, this would be so much funnier if it was a pool. And I just
That's awesome. Water beds are so
it was her
stupid.
brother's bed. And I was like, this is weird. And her brother was an asshole. And I remember popping it. And there was just
Yeah. Terrible.
not a big
beds.
pop. You just did a hole and slowly leaked.
No support.
No.
Terrible.
What was that? And hot.
It's just it's terrible.
What is a waterbed? What is
It's
the
literally
point
a
of
bed
that?
with water in it.
Oh, I get so seasick.
Oh, and you just hear like
I would have to pee all the time. How do you
So stupid.
How do you do it on a waterbed?
With a lot of force.
A lot
Well,
of
once you
force.
get that momentum going, it's like a wave, I guess.
Guess
So
you
it'd
just
probably
ride
be
it.
just like, whoa. Hey, man.
This is
I
fine.
guess we're just riding this
and
together.
then downstairs all years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You just have two guys on the end just...
Dude, my uncle thought that gnomes were real for a while. Like, he came back from Iceland with this whole belief that gnomes were real. So he bought this whole set of gnomes and he had them in the garden and inside the side room. And I stole one with my friend. We were drunk once. We took pictures of it all over town. And then we sent the pictures and I never gave the gnome back. And to this day, he's like, do you remember when that gnome left? Like,
See,
he
I
left.
love that. That's whimsical and fun.
He believed in it, yeah.
That's fun. See, the thing I did to my little sister, that was mean. That was rude.
That
I would
wasn't
not-
mean. That
but,
was,
like,
that's good fun.
That's fun.
That's good fun.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's good fun.
Yeah.
Not what I did. But that stuff's fun. I used to put... Oh, never mind. I'm going to stop talking.
No, you should say it.
No, I should not
You
say
should
that.
say it.
No.
Do you want to?
I used to put, like, various balls on top of everyone's doors in my house.
So it fell on them when they opened it?
Or just would fall in front of them
You're
or behind
saying like
them.
things are bad, but it's so
It
funny.
would scare them.
Oh,
It wouldn't even fall on them. They would usually fall behind them and then it would freak them out because they'd be like,
what's that? So that's good. That's fine.
I guess.
Okay,
Like soccer balls and stuff. Like nothing that would hurt anybody.
dude. I sat on my brother and I would tickle him till he started laughing, and I'd slap his arms till he started crying, and then I'd tickle him until he started laughing. That's dark. I don't know why I
Okay,
did
yeah.
that. I don't know why I did
Yeah,
that.
we're just kids.
I was like
Kids just
6,
douche.
and he
That's
was
just-
3.
Yeah, I love to prank though. I was a big prankster when I was a kid. I was a bear poker.
Couldn't prank. My dad would have hit me.
Yeah, that's fair. I never pranked my parents.
No.
It was just I had a lot of siblings to prank, so I was like,
Did you guys
why
fight
not?
in the back seat?
Oh yeah.
My dad. Remember the arm that would come back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or my parents would get mad if we laughed
what?
like too loud.
Do you want to
Did
hear
your
the
guys'
joy?
parents also get mad?
I don't think anybody got mad at them
No,
laughing.
but like we were really loud. Like you know when
Okay.
kids are just like like just
It's piercing.
nonstop.
Yeah.
I get it.
Okay.
I get it. So then we tried not to laugh and then would just make us laugh more.
Jeez. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Next one. I worked in a nursing home where an elderly lady was extremely cruel to me daily. One night, while brushing her dentures, I dropped them into the toilet on purpose and put them back in her mouth. She never noticed, and I secretly smiled every time she yelled at me afterward.
Oh no.
But like, what if she's like no mentally wrongness, which that I understand. But say she's just mean. That's kind of like a funny one.
She's an old lady. No.
No, respect your elders.
Yeah.
Okay.
I no.
No,
Kids and old
I couldn't do
people.
it myself. Never.
No.
No.
Yeah, I picture myself doing these things. I could no. I couldn't do it. I don't like that. No, because she could get sick and die from that.
Yeah.
From like bacteria.
Meh.
Okay. So we know where Selena stands. If you got
I wouldn't
teeth,
do it.
watch out. You got dentures,
Watch out.
watch out.
I'm going to run through your house and dunk them in my booty juice. Okay. My mom kept a bottle of what she called her special seasoning in the kitchen cabinet. One day I got curious and tasted it. It was gritty and strange. Years later, I confronted her about it, and she casually admitted that it was crushed up bones of our deceased pets, like their cremations. She believed it kept their spirits in the family forever.
Okay. I mean, labeler? Label maker? They made them for a while.
What would
Okay.
you put on it?
Deceased pets?
Like Spot and Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Would
I
you
don't know.
sprinkle it? Would you try human cremains?
it's not human, it's pets.
Oh, but would you try pet cremains?
No.
No.
Why?
But like that's weird that their mom would do that. Like that seems like there's something missing
Label
up
it.
there. Label it.
Label the jar.
Do it
Is
your
it
own food,
beside
Mom.
the salt? What is it? Where
I don't
did
know.
you keep
She
it?
just literally said she just had a bottle in the kitchen cabinet.
Like, is it in its own cabinet?
I'm
Is
guessing
it-
it's where all the
I'm guessing
spices
it's
are.
beside the cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
Then that's your fault.
Where would you put that on the spice list? You got your cumin, you got your nutmeg.
Hey, I wouldn't put it on the spice list. I'd put it on top of my fucking fireplace mount or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And label
That's where
it.
my dead dogs
fucking
are.
Dead dog dust.
My dead dogs are on my mantle.
Dead dog dust.
Dead dog dust.
DDD.
It's like that My Strange Addiction with that woman who ate her husband's cremations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta
Okay.
move on from that one. All right, as
That's
a teenager, my older sister stole my clothes. To get back at her, I secretly rubbed poison ivy in all my underwear, knowing she would take them. She missed her senior prom because of a severe rash, and I pretended to comfort her while secretly celebrating my revenge.
That's diabolical. I thought what I did was bad. That's like
Poison
causing
ivy.
harm.
Yeah,
Oh, in the worst place.
on your coochie.
Oh.
Yeah, itchy and painful that would be.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
You couldn't walk to prom.
Oh, that would be terrible. No.
No, you
Oh.
slept. Nona came out because you were
God
so
damn it,
stressed.
no. Go to jail.
Go to jail.
Go to jail.
It's funny though, but like on the underwear, that doesn't seem.
No, it's not funny at all.
Oh, sorry.
On like just your sister? If it's on like a guy that cheated on me, sure.
Yeah.
But not like your sister stealing your clothes. What? Steal $20 from her fucking piggy bank. Don't poison her vagina.
Well, why do you want to wear your sister's underwear too?
I get that. I had sisters.
I didn't have
We had kind of
sisters.
like an underwear pile. Like as long as it's
You just
washed, doesn't
grabbed
really
from
matter.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is that weird? That's probably weird. I don't
No,
care
I
if it's
don't think
weird.
that is weird.
We didn't have like a lot. So we
You
just had
shared.
well, yeah, it was shared as in like it was washed and then
Yeah, it was washed.
then
Yeah,
if
that's
you
fine.
used it, then you put it back in the
That's
laundry.
what they
it
do
gets
in jail.
cleaned, and then my house was like a prison.
Here's the prison, baby.
Yeah.
All right, my aunt left her beloved dog in her will to me, but I never liked animals. One day I pretended it ran away, but I actually dropped him off hours away at a random shelter. My entire family helped me look for him for months, thinking he was missing. I never told them the truth.
That
Go to jail.
you belong in jail.
Canceled.
Yeah.
No.
6 feet under. Not even
That's
jail.
so mean.
That's awful.
How could you do that?
I don't know.
I love animals so much.
There's a special place in hell for people that fuck with animals.
You don't mess with another person's animals.
You don't mess with another person's
Especially
animals.
yeah,
Exactly.
especially if it was like a high kill shelter.
Oh, yeah, and they do that.
I know.
Oh,
I hate it.
you're terrible. You're worse than the vagina poisoning, bitch.
Literally. Yeah.
God damn it.
Nothing against dogs. My parents bought a house in the 1800s. Nope. My parents bought a house built in the 1800s. Really important there. My room always felt strange and smelled bad. One night, the wallpaper peeled back slightly, revealing old newspaper clippings about murders beneath. I was terrified but fascinated. I glued the wallpaper back, never mentioning it. Years later, I found out the house was famous for some unsolved crimes.
Are you kidding me?
So that was meat
you
in the
put
walls.
the wallpaper back? That's like my dream.
That is a dream.
Is
Like
to
a secret door.
Uncover a secret.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding
Ask
me?
Adam, when we moved into our house, where's the first place I went?
That.
In the crawl spaces.
Yeah, you go
in the
into the
second room. Like,
creepiest
what's in the
crawlies."
holes?
Yes.
Is there a picture of myself from the demons?
yes.
Yeah. Immediately.
Uncover the truth.
Yeah, you could have
You
made
ignorant bitch. I'm
Literally.
getting angry now.
Yeah.
I'm going through
stressed.
phases.
Damn. I shared an apartment with somebody I hated. Every morning, I spit in their shampoo bottle and stirred it in. I watched them unknowingly wash their hair with my saliva. They always complimented on how their hair felt after using their shampoo, and I never revealed my secret.
Spit wouldn't do anything.
No, it seems pretty
You
innocent.
should level up, honestly. I'm kind of disappointed.
Put an air in there. Bro.
Yeah.
I love dogs, and the fact that anyone could do anything to a dog would hurt my whole life.
Yeah.
Don't hurt animals.
Don't.
I love them.
It's really easy not to.
Chris has 5. Yeah, it's really easy not to. Chris
Fuck.
has 5 dogs, and she covers them with kisses.
I do. And my baby. And my baby kitty.
Baby Kate.
My baby.
That's a lion.
She is a lion. She's huge. She's probably like this big now.
Yeah.
She's like 6 months.
Well, this puts it in perspective that maybe you will resonate with the story, all right? Am I the asshole for refusing to return a lost dog to its owner? I found a dog wandering in my neighborhood a few weeks ago. He had no collar on, and after asking around, no one really knew where he came from. I took him in, fed him, and we bonded a lot since then. Recently, I saw a post online from someone looking for their lost dog, and it matches his description. They claim he ran away from their house when it was destroyed in a fire. I feel terrible for them, but I've grown attached to this dog, and I don't want to give him back. Am I the asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Their house burnt down and
their
you're
dog run-
stealing their dog?
If you found it like emaciated on the streets and it was obviously hurt, yes, don't give it back.
Yeah.
But they lost everything and now you're making them lose
Just
their
like,
dog?
Hey, can I steal your family member that you love so dearly? That's like stealing a child.
Yeah, that's
if
disgusting.
you saw a toddler on the side of the road, would you just pick that up and bond with it and just refuse to give it back to you? Because that's basically what you're doing.
That's literally what you're doing.
It's basically what you're doing.
Literally what you're doing.
So,
Disgusting.
yeah, you're an asshole.
You're an asshole.
Yeah.
The biggest kind.
Mm-hmm.
Give the dog back.
Gaping.
And when we talk about gaping, that's the wound in our bodies from not sleeping because we can't sleep. So let's end this on a beautiful bedtime story.
Yeah.
You start.
Okay. Wait, I need to get in the headspace.
Abraham Lincoln is here. He's gonna start a story for us. Abraham, Christina, Collins.
Did we have a
Ham.
bedtime story theme?
I have no idea.
It was in there. I think the second or third episode. we
Well,
did
that'd
that
be
thing.
interesting.
Okay. we
Now
can do
you're
a new one
Abraham
later.
Lincoln.
Okay. By the way, for those of you who don't know this, we do a sentence per sentence bedtime story. Neither of us knows where it's going to go. I don't know where I'm going to start. Let's start.
Let's start. She's tired.
Sorry, the words aren't coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were trying to silent talk and make me believe I couldn't
Sorry.
hear it anymore.
Yeah, I buffered. 1 second. Okay, got it. All right. There was a boy who walked over a small bridge.
He had woken and left at 2 a.m.
And when he got to the bridge, he sat on the edge and waited.
until he heard a small voice come from below.
And it said,
Hello! What are you doing? The little boy, scared, flipped onto his stomach and looked through the cracks of the bridge.
and what he saw, he will never forget.
A ball of multicolored fur with pitch black eyes and a gaping mouth. And asshole. And gaping asshole.
He paused for a moment, not knowing what to do, and then he ran.
Over the bridge he went, but he didn't make it to the end because a hand reached up and
Grabbed his ankle and pulled his leg in between the slats of the bridge.
the wood started to break away as the boy fell.
But he caught himself with a couple fingertips. And he's been really working on his grip strength, so it was good.
And the monster said, "Nice grip, but I need some nom-noms."
And the boy said, "Not today, Satan." And he launched himself up and back onto the bridge and started running.
He got over the bridge and made it into the tall grass on the other side.
But little did he know, that was the monster's home.
And he had a big cauldron bubbling under the tree.
And he fell into it.
The end.
Man, that one almost was good.
It was. It almost was.
Man, they're
a little
always
wacky.
really bad.
Yeah.
But you never know where it's going to go.
No, you
No.
don't.
No.
Not especially when it's quite literally the middle of the night.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I haven't slept in a couple days. Couple days. We got to do more of these episodes though, like tomorrow.
the next 3 days.
Next 3
Episode
days.
every day. So
Yep.
one a week for you guys, though. I
Yep.
hope you're enjoying them.
Yep. We're enjoying them.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you know that everything I say is a joke.
Same. Don't clip it and make it weird, okay?
Don't be weird.
We're nice people having a good time,
We're
okay?
just trying to have a fun time.
Good intentions.
If you don't like it, keep scrolling.
Keep
or whatever.
scrolling.
I don't know.
All right.
But also to those of you who stuck around, we fucking love you.
Yeah. We love you, insomniacs. Yeah. We need make a name for yourself. We need something to call you guys.
Yeah.
We talked about it before. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
All right. Well, guys, we can't sleep. Sweet dreams.
Bye.